Tali was very thankful I put it on that
With the island here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you have it also on the library. I saw
Yeah, I
it.
got it from there. I put the link to, I sent it to the editor to Nash.org.
You like
Okay.
my story? What I said?
This for me or no?
That's for you.
Ah, okay. شكرا. It's ready. شكرا. بارك الله. شكرا. Right.
Fine.
Okay. The Rabbi say we are in the middle of Hilchos Purim.
Fine.
Picking up. You're holding Simin Kuf Mem Aleph. I think we're holding Gimel, right? Simin Kuf Mem Aleph. Siv Gimel.
Vision. No, what page?
It's talking about our year. It's this year. 446. 2016.
Huh?
No.
Maybe it's different.
Ja, تمام اوكي ان شاء الله خير. جيم بيوم دالد طبعا.
Now, B'yoyim Yidal Ba'adar Hu Purim. Chal Purim Yem Aleph. Magdimin L'sanes B'yoyim Hey. Then we fast on Thursday like this year. Yesh Oz Bris Mila on Tainus Esther. Yasu Es Hasuda Balayla. Aval Sandik Ba'avia Ben Mutarin Lechol B'yoyim. They could eat. They don't have to fast. They don't have to make up the Tainus another day on Friday.
Tisha B'Av, the same thing, right? I think it's the same thing.
Only a nitche.
Don't only Nitcha.
I think nitche after
My
chatzos.
grandson has bar mitzvah, brit.
Yeah.
So they make the brit. He's now 23.
Mm.
He made the brit in the shul by the Syrian, and at night they came to my house and make the Syrian.
Another person who forgot and he ate on Tainus Esther, he does have to make up the Tainus on Yom Vav.
Not the own Shabbat.
Yeah, like we did this year with Hasara V'Tevis.
Right.
Dalid, L'kavod HaMegillah Yishlul Beish Big De Shabbos Min Va'erev. Already the evening you should put on the Shabbos. This year it's easier because it's Matzah Shabbos, so you already have
Yeah, Shabbos rolls on.
After the Megillah, when you come back home, everything should be nice, set up. Now, this is all about the cover to the Megillah. Now he's going back to the Seder. Arvis Yidav and Ma'ariv, when it hits evening. Lacha Shmanaseh Oimim Kadesh Shalom Mitaskabel. V'koynes Megillah. Achakach Oimim Ba'ata Kodesh. This isn't even in a regular year. You say Va'ata Kodesh. Why do you say Va'ata Kodesh this pasuk? Shub Mizmer. It's in the capital of Chav Beis of Lametzeach Al Yelos HaShacher, which it says in Chazal, Shenem Al Esther. This is talking about Esther. The Sham Nemer also says in this capital Tehillim, Elikai Ekra, I call out to my Eibishter, then I make a Megillah. That's referring to Mikra Megillah. The Amr Bishum Balevi Chayav Adam Likas is a Megillah Balayla L'Shanei Sebeyoyim. You read by night and day. Mishum Shenemar Alekai Ekra Yoimam V'Lei Sana V'Lei Laila V'Lei Demili. Yoimam V'Laila meaning Laila Megillah at night, Megillah by day.
How I let a shachar.
The Samach Le'V'Ata Kodesh, and right next is V'Ata Kodesh. V'Yachakach Kadesh. After you read the Megillah. And you said that to Kaddish, you say Kaddish Shalom below to Skabel because you already said to Skabel. The Skabel is always said after a Shemoneh Esrei. You said it already. On Moitzoi Shabbos, you don't just say Vata Kaddish. V'noyam Vata Kaddish. And then you say Kaddish Shalom below to Skabel. So tonight, what we're going to do, this Matzah Shabbos, we're going to say Shemoneh Esrei, and they're going to make Ma'ariv later, like 20 minutes later, after the Zman of Tzeisa Kichavim. So Shabbos is over. Everyone could be
Go home and
bring their Megillah and bring the family.
A lot of people leave the Megillah already Friday.
Yeah, so people who need to come, they need to drive, whatever they need to do, they can come to Shul. And we're going to have a Ma'ariv, say Kaddish to Skabel after Ma'ariv, laying the Megillah. Then after the Megillah, the bracha obviously we say V'hinoyam, V'ata Kaddish, Kaddish Shalom now without the Skabel, because you already said it before the Megillah. And then I don't know why he says V'yitim L'cha first. They always say V'yitim L'cha early.
Yeah, the same. Great.
They say before Havdalah.
For a lane.
For Aleinu, they say V'yitim L'cha. Ah.
After.
Oh, Mavdilan Al Kois, and then Aleinu. We don't change. We say Aleinu. Then we do Havdalah. V'yitim exactly the opposite order. Read it backwards for us. Aleinu. Mavdilan Al Kois, and then V'yitim L'cha.
How Ayelet HaShachar is Esther? Where did
Chazal are Deidish, the pasuk.
Yeah.
Ayelet HaShachar.
Elokai Ikra. It says the pasuk Elokai Ikra.
Also about Ayelet HaShachar. Also,
But how Ayelet HaShachar is Esther? That's my question.
I don't remember the Gemara. I have to take a look.
And how David HaMelech knew that? It's another 1500 years after he died.
Ruach HaKodesh. Sifhei.
No, again.
Noegin litin koiden porim machsis min hamatbeya hakavua ba'isim mokim ba'isis man zeicher machsa shekel she'inoisim ba'odr the seira kabanis hatziver. So in the times of the Beis Hamikdash, we would give a machsa shekel when during Odr. So we also give a machzis for what? Of the currency of that time. Whatever the currency is, we don't have a shekel. So we give whatever it is. $50. Or minig, and there is a minig written gimel machzias, 3 machzias. Shum de parshas kisisa ksiv gimel pa'am truma. There are 3 different types of truma. V'noisim be'erev l'fnei kriyas ha'megillah. U'mechalken oisim la'aniyim. We do it in the evening. We do it before mincha.
We cannot do it this time.
This year we're going to do it on Thursday,
The fast.
on the Tanis. V'chalken oisim la'aniyim. We give it to aniyim. Potter from giving. Aviv nasa b'shvili pamachas chayv lo'olam. Father, give for him one time. He's 6, 7, whatever age you gave for him, you should always give for him till he gives on his own. Ben yigimol shana yishayim dechayv yishayim depat yishayim esim. The machlekes if
13 or 20.
13 and 20. What's the machlekes? The pasuk says kol ha'oivra pepudim yitnu masa shekel. Yitnu tru mala shekel.
Even assertion.
Masa shekel then was given by 20 years old because those were counted. Masa shekel was given him, and they counted b'nei Yisrael to masa shekel. They counted only those that were 20 to 60. It's interesting. He doesn't say anything about over 60 either. Sivav. Lamaisa, by the way, the minig is that people give for the whole family. People give for the whole family, even for the girls. But you don't need to pick up the matbeya 3 times. You see people, they're taking the 3 coins.
10 times doing it.
They're doing for each person 3.
times.
You don't need 3 times to make a kinyan. You put down the money. Let's say you put $1.50 for yourself. You pick it up and you put it down. And that's yours. When you pick it up, you bought it. It's now yours because you gave them money, the value, $1.50. Now these 3 coins are yours. Now I'm giving it I'm giving 3 machzias. I'm doing the minig.
No, but you have to do the same thing for every kid. Again.
Every child, we do that again and again. Not only that, there's some people give even for Uber, for an unborn infant. And they say the remez it says l'chol ha'oivra al pakudim l'chol ha'uber al pakudim. That's the remez. Like kaparis, people give for the Uber.
2.
There, because there's Zach in the cave. Here, there's no Zach in the cave by coins, so you don't need to give two. Siva, Purim, Arve Shachas Mincha Oimim Ala Nisim. Nimshachach, Dinik Mechanaka, the halacha is like Chanukah, which the halacha is you don't go back. You don't go back if you miss Ala Nisim. Chayev Kol Adam, Ben Ish L'Shmayim, Kriyas Megillah, Balayla Bayoim. L'chein Gam Apsules, even the girls, as mitzvah girls, Yesh Lahen, L'Leches, the Beis HaKnesses, they should also go to shul. Im Einen Holches, so you have to bring someone to the house to read for them the Megillah. Even the Ketanim who are under Bar Bas Mitzvah, you're obligated to educate them to hear the Megillah. You should not bring to the shul babies that are little children, that are younger than the age of chinuch, that are disturbing the shul. So people make this mistake every year. You always have people, they say bring the whole family here, and it's a family event. And you feel bad that the mother has to stay home with the children, but this is the fact. You cannot bring little children. They make noise, they're running around, they're crying every year, and everyone's upset, and everyone's giving looks. And the ending, the father or the mother ends up leaving the shul anyways in the middle with the child, because it cannot sit a half hour through a whole Kriyat HaMegillah. So better she stay home and hear a later Kriyat HaMegillah.
You know what they do in Bet Torah? They have a special menu for little children, prices and everything. You don't see one child in the shul. All the children and the people taking care of them, they give them price, and they read the Megillah there.
Their own Megillah for them.
Yeah, for them, children, mothers.
Okay?
It's nice.
If people, you have a way to do it, you have a way to do it. But if you don't have a way to do it, I see it many, many times. And people, it's very hard. I understand it's exciting to come to shul, and it's hard to sit home all by yourself. It's a hard thing, but this is life. This is motherhood. This is raising a child. And to come to shul, and I've seen it myself plenty of times. At the ending of the day, I see the father in the middle of the Kriyas HaMegillah, he has to leave. Or this is not the way it's supposed to be.
In my building where I live, they have Megillah in the evening and Megillah in the day, 10 o'clock in the morning. They have like 50, 60 women, only for women. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very
nice. And they feel good. They're all together.
My wife do every year.
Very nice.
And
okay. They're not mechuyev. There's only children that are older, 6, 7, and older, that can sit and hear the Megillah and listen. Otherwise, they're not chayiv at all to hear. Sifchas.
Once again, if he forgot Birkat Hamazon to say Alev Yavo,
You don't go back.
You don't go back.
No. Sifchas.
Said he only Arvit Shahrit in Ham. And say Birkat Hamazon.
Megillah Shalayla also likris koidim seis hakichavim. Someone say, I want to read early. I want to be able to break the fast early in a regular year when the time is going directly to Purim, not this year. You're not allowed to read Megillah before nightfall. So,
come up with Shabbos is the best. You're not tired, you're not hungry. You listen to Megillah each other.
So, if in a regular year, when the Tainus goes into the Megillah and you're too schwach to wait for any Megillah, so then you could usually we try not to, but if someone's weak, you could go and eat something, take a drink, a coffee.
Better drink than
take a coffee or eat something. Yeah, it's best to just drink. But if he needs to take something small, after it's nightfall already, the Tainus is really over.
Right.
People are davening Ma'ariv now. And there's going to be Megillah, but it's too hard for him to wait for the whole Megillah.
What time the Ta'anit start is Thursday?
You have to look on the calendar.
before 5.
Before 5?
No. Oh, in the morning you're at.
Like
Yeah.
5:40.
In the morning. So in the evening or in the morning?
What time the thing there?
I put it on.
In the morning you're saying?
Yeah.
Like 5:40.
Very early now because we just changed it.
5 o'clock in the morning is already light. 5:15 it's already light.
No, because they changed the clock.
It moved the
Sure.
clock.
Last week they changed the clock.
So it's later.
The first hour 5:30 in the morning.
5:30, 5:40. I looked at it.
All right.
Okay, you can get up and have breakfast.
I'll send the email out.
You like the Muslim, the Ramadan, they get up 8:30. They eat, they go to sleep.
What do they? When do they keep the times? When do they fast? How long?
From morning, from like
Sunrise
it has to be like for 4 o'clock or so till
Nightfall?
nightfall. Yeah.
They eat in the bathroom. They eat in the bathroom. I worked with two Muslim women. They went to the bathroom to eat. Believe me, they don't. Some maybe do fast. The majority don't fast.
What about drinking? Do they drink? The men drink?
Probably not. They're supposed. They do. They say they don't, but they do.
What time, Pat?
5:35.
Uh-huh.
Not all of them, sir. How many religious people have their own keep the religion?
They make coffee already.
No, I could drink coffee.
Okay.
I have to just say it night before that Wednesday.
I guess.
Sif test. Mitzvah min hamuvcher l'shmayes ha-megillah bebeis ha-knesses b'mokim sheyesh roiv anoshim. From the roiv am hadas melech. Kol ha'pachis yireh l'shmaya oise b'minyan asara, at least you should hear the Megillah with 10 people. Mimi efshel l'kroisa b'minyan yikroisa kol yachid mitay Megillah kshein arbach shvaneh. Everyone should read it on their own. B'm echad yidei l'kroisa v'ashar einam yoidin Yikazeshu Yedea v'hem yishma v'yoytzin avbi she'enas einam asara. Have a bracha shalachrea harav sivenu ein oimim rak basara. Ve'ach b'loi shema malchus yachol gam v'yachol oim. If you take out the Shem Hashem and Melech, the malchus, the Melech ha'olam, you take it out, even a yachol can say harav sivenu. Mini b'chol yisol she'kreidei nikoyim tech Megillah krucha. La Paisha Daisa, the Koifa Daf al Daf, Kama Yigeres, Ipishi Knas, Migeres Apor, me fold it over. You don't keep it rolled up. Aval Hashoimim, Einam Tzrichim, La Paisha.
Only the Balkor.
It made Chabad his video also.
Yeah, so one time.
Because you're reading inside. If you're reading inside.
Because you follow in case you
If you're reading inside, yeah. Hakoydes Megillah b'meim b'layla mavarech lafaneh shalish brachas amikogillah shasa nisim shechiyanu. Alach kiyasa karcha kula menicha lafanav mavarechim b'chzarav esrivenu.
According to the Alter Rebbe, you make Shechianu only in the night, not in the day.
But we don't follow this Alter Rebbe.
We do Shechianu in the day also.
Right. True. Alter Rebbe in the Siddur says that we don't make by day, meaning it one time at night and it goes for the whole day. In the beginning of Purim and it goes for the whole day. Like the Mechaber says in Shulchan Aruch. But the Tzemach Tzedek writes that we don't follow this. He argues with the Zayda. He writes that the Alter Rebbe is Alter Rebbe, he writes, my Zayda is Kodesh Kodashim. A Torah here. He could argue. And Tzemach Tzedek said that we should make by day. So in Arti Hilchos Hashem Siddurim it says, "V'anu noegim levarich b'yom." It's that he suffered from later, not from the Alter Rebbe himself.
Right.
When you do it by day, you do have a mind like we're saying now in Yud Beis. Exactly your point, Bensha. The bircha shechiyanu sheyem mechavin gam al mitzvah mishleich manas v'talasiyim so this Purim. Kein hashriyat tzibur that's saying the Megillah. Before we start
Megillah, the Balkir always says everybody should have kavanah.
So if you gimel akedis and Megillah to l'chavan lohitis kol hashemim, you should have a mind to moitzi everyone. V'gam hashemeya, so l'chavan lotzes for the shemaya kol teva v'teva. To have a mind to hear every word. Shefilm rak teva achas hashem yotze. Even one word you didn't hear, you're not yotze. Should be quiet and make sure that it's totally quiet before going further.
Question. So we make Shechianu to keep everything in mind. Right?
Yeah.
what happens if before you do Kriyas Megillah, somebody comes and gives tzedakah on Tanis Lev
Yaitza before. If you are Yaitza before.
No, that's my question. Do you make a Shechianu?
Very good Shaila. I like the Shaila. Kalamdasha Shaila. A good Shaila. It's a very good Shaila.
Chiano, the guy that made the money, you're gonna wait. Don't wait to wait. Give him the money now.
No.
He's saying she give him Shechiyah. She say Shechiyah on it.
Mail Shalchman is okay, but the guy's gonna come in.
It's there's no bocha before it's okay. Just give. Don't make him wait.
They say there was a. They say there was a brisker. The brisker were always known as being very machmer mitzvahs. So he wanted to find a real ani. You know, he said the regular people, they're not real aniyim. If you look in Chazal, what's an ani? Chazal say if he has less than 200 zuz, 200 zuz, in those days, less than 200 zuz, you're allowed to take leket shikcham peya from the produce in the field, the matanis for aniyim, you could take. So he went around to find the ani that was below the bar of Chazal b'yimeim, not below the standard level of poverty. But those, so he found this ani, and he was very happy. He was machmer mahader in the mitzvah matanis of Yedim. So people said, like, let us know where he is. We also want to give him. He said, no. I'm saving him for next year.
He has to give him a bracha. Next year he will not be on it.
But he wants to be able to keep his chomra and his hid. That's the whole story.
And another one.
So he needs to keep this guy. He should remain poor for next year. That's the joke. Say they one time found a brisker. They found him. He wasn't alive. He killed himself. They find a little note nearby. Said, he's very machmer mitzvahs, and could be that he's maybe a suffix from Zera Amalek, a chashash. They wanted to make him a moche timcha. Amalek is very
Notishka.
Okay.
Amalek, 2 hour days with Amalek.
L'maisa, we're middle of Yud Gimel. Mikol makaroi v'nachin shilach alechad megillah ksheira. Shemer atz middle balachash. Pen lo yishma teva achas min hakoyda. Today you should have your own Megillah, because you could say word for word with the Baal Kodesh.
How about if you don't have kosher Megillah? Most people doesn't have.
We'll explain 1 minute. Good question. You ever saw this? A lady coming in with a Megillah? In F Shema Toiv, Liotla, and the ending of Yud Gimel, Megillah Ksheira Likis Mitoicha, Kisham Kosher L'Shemaya, but there it's hard to hear in the Viber show. Hanoshim Chayavot, K'may Hanoshim. So I don't think you ever saw a lady bringing a Megillah. Regarding the men, so this is what you should do. The halacha is like this.
Can I say a story before you
Yeah.
Remember, it was by now, and he made an announcement that anyone that's been using a particular chumash, that there's a mistake in it, and you shouldn't go and correct the Valkyrie on this. But there was an article, I think in last week's maybe in Shpachah magazine or me, that the OU was invited to not Reb Aaron, that there could be that there's mistakes in the tikkun for laning also. You heard about this?
I heard something, yeah.
I don't know if it's relevant to this particular thing.
So Lamaisa, what happens if you're listening in with a chumash and you're not sure, maybe you missed the word?
Most people listening with the chumash or the
Right?
regular.
So read the word from the chumash or read about that. Because the din is by Megillah. You can't miss a word, but not every word needs to be biksav from a kosher Megillah. Yes, l'chatchila you're supposed to hear every word from a kosher Megillah. V'di eved, if you said some words Baal Peh, without looking inside a Megillah, Yiyotze. If the Baal Kodesh, he knows the Baal Peh, and suddenly he starts saying a Baal Peh, Yiyotze. So someone has his own Megillah, he can look inside, he can read those words inside and be Yaitse L'chatchila. But you don't have a Megillah, you're also Yaitse. So just say those words.
Be careful.
If you miss some words, you could say the words in the Chumash, catch up to where the Baal Korea is quickly, because a lot of times they read very quickly. Who is reading over here? Rabbi Gams?
Yeah.
And they read the Megillah, catch up and read it. Okay.
He doesn't read quickly.
Okay, so then you don't have the problem.
He read quickly or he doesn't know? It's better to read.
Now, people don't know this Eitzah, but this is the Eitzah. You have to just read it. And sometimes when you're reading with a Kasha and Megillah, if you're not a Baal Korea, you're not going to know how the word is pronounced with Nekodot. Let it to look in with a Chumash,
If you don't know.
or have it next to you open, because if you miss a word and you need to know how to read it, you should be able to say it right away.
So, in Bet Torah, the Rav or the Gabbaim before the Megillah said everybody has to listen to every word. If you read in regular Megillah and Chumash, you have to say whatever you say now, but they tell the people. A lot of people
Very good.
for the Megillah.
They don't know. Yeah.
So maybe they have to make the minhag too. I never came here for Megillah. I always came to the
We
That
make
is what
Abdullah
also-
after we make Abdullah after the Megillah, in other words.
And when you go home after the Megillah, you make Havdalah. Or the shul, they'll make Havdalah in the shuls.
But after the Megillah.
After the Megillah, yeah. Sif Yudalid. Hakoyde tzarech yoymes aseres b'nei Haman v'gam tevas aseres hakoil v'nishima achas. All in one breath. V'hidia shakulam nergu v'nitlu ke'echol. They're all hung at the same time. Nei lechatchila loymer min chamesh meyos.
Vayzat
Ish hakoil v'nishima achas. Starting off from chamesh meyos ish. B'diavad, I feel hifsik ben asad ben Haman yatsa. Even in the middle of asad ben Haman, if you were machzik with a neshima, took a breath, you are yotza. It's not ma'akev. Ma'ashanoig mitzvah m'ksas m'kei m'shakol akol. Oimer asad ben Haman einei minig nochin. Ala koil levad yoimram. La kol yishmu k'mekol Megillah. This comes from the Chayi Adam, and we are not knowing that we do say it. The call we do say it together with the Chazan. Not like the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch brings. He says only the Baal Kodesh says it. And the minig that the Kol says it is not a good minig. Not a minig nachid. We don't go this way. V'shoyme HaKodesh b'layla hu nodida yagbia koiloi kishom maschul ikir hanes. V'shoyme egeres hazois yenenes Megillah shake the Megillah. Mi sheyesh lefonav siftes vav Megillah psula yichumish Lo yikre mashliach tzibur, ki im hu koide in yachal lechav l'shmoya min hashliach tzibur. You can't look inside and listen, say it and hear from the shliach tzibur. Filim hu yuchaven shem yishma acher mashuke. Maybe someone else will hear what you're saying. Lechav l'kriyat hashliach tzibur. V'cheina yisayeya shum odem bal pela hashliach tzibur. No one should say along with him by heart to help him out. L'chein oisan abab suki geula shem makol b'kayram tzarach hashliach tzibur lachsa v'lekroisam mitoich Megillah ksheira. Everyone is reading those psukim Baal Peh. The Baal Kodesh should read it inside.
And if Bar Koreh read and you don't have Chumash, Shomea Koreh, you can listen for every word he's
Yeah.
saying. So it's okay.
Sifta zayin misha kvar yotza b'kis Megillah v'koydel hitziachi. You're reading for someone else. Is that shu tzarech la'atzmi yidei ba'atzmi lebarach sabrachis? This person needs to be yotz and knows the brachas, how to say it. Yibarach ba'atzmi. V'im isha toy v'esh akoy yibarach yem ha'sheksham tzvan l'shmei Megillah. If it's a lady, don't say al mikra Megillah, say the Shmaya Megillah, because a woman is not chayiv. Some say a woman is not chayiv in reading Megillah, just in hearing Megillah.
Mitzvah Shazman Germa.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was in that time. So it's not Mitzvah Shazman Germa.
It is a mitzvah seishav man grama.
They all were there in that time that
But with our chayiv, because af hein hoyu ba'isanes.
Yeah.
We have a klal,
They are the most of them. That's the
the af hein hoyu ba'isanes. It actually says the same thing but al koisis. The af hein hoyu ba'isei hanes. And that there's two pirushim. One pirush was that they were part of the Gzeira and they were saved, both by Mitzrayim or by Purim. The other pirush is in the Rishonim, in the Rashi and Rashbam, that they are the Iker Hanes. Af hein hoyu ba'isei when Chazal say, not only were they in this, they were the Iker part, Esther and by Chanukah, by what we have with the women. Huh?
Yehudit. Chanukah.
She was the one who went to the, and also the story of Mitzrayim, Schus Nashim Sekanias. So the women were very
Miriam
involved. So therefore they're chayiv the same as the men. There's no chiluk. There's no chiluk between the men and the women. The woman can read the Megillah. If it's only for ladies, she can read the Megillah. Pidin.
They have 10 women, she can make the bracha and everything.
Pidin. But still in all, a woman is not chayiv in kriyat ha-Megillah. She chayiv in shmi'at ha-Megillah. Some say, yesh oimrim, that a woman is only chayiv in, she's not someone who reads from the Baal Koyr. She's not she doesn't do kriyah. She does shmi'at ha-Megillah.
10 women can daven, like a minyan.
No.
No. Well, interesting, the Megillah they could. So you have 10 women and one lady read for everybody from a
It's
Megillah.
okay.
You could make a bracha and everything. Yeah.
She can make a bracha.
Yeah.
Even one, yeah. Even one, yeah. Now, there was this, I heard once, one of the prisons in New York, so there was a Reform lady rabbi, and she was the chaplain. She was very machmer and tznius, that the Reform, tzniut is very big over there in the Reform congregation. So she said that, for tzniut, she's not allowing the men to come in, that Chabad can come in to read the Megillah for the women. Because she's very machmer and tzniut, they're so careful. So the Chabad Rabbi said, don't worry, I'm going to send you 2 girls. And he got one girl to read half the Megillah, and one the other half. To go to the prison. He called up a Rav and he said, yeah, if it's only for the women, so you can.
Nice.
So she didn't have any more excuse anymore to not let them in. Okay, so we are holding Sif Yud Zayin. B'Shabbos she'enei Purim motarim l'taltas Megillah. Michol Mokim and Chal Purim b'Yom Aleph Sunday. In Lahabi b'Shabbos Megillah Beis HaKnesses afilu be'ir shehim u'sukenes be'erevin. Shav Meich M'Shabbos l'Chel. This year, you want to get ready, so you bring on Shabbos the Megillah. It's a problem.
On Friday.
Even if it's an Erev there, there's no problem.
In Shabbos. You don't want to go home after Motzei Shabbos to bring the Megillah. When you come to Mincha, you bring the Megillah with you. You're not allowed.
Before? Oh, you're not allowed.
No.
On Shabbos
Shabbos,
Mitzvah.
no.
But people bring it on Friday before.
That's okay.
That's you allowed.
Yeah, everybody.
On Shabbat, there's 3 she'elot b'negei the Megillah. One is muksa. Is this muksa? The whole klaf is muksa. Is this? You're allowed to carry in the street? You have to make sure there's an eruv, and it's not muksa because you want to prepare. It's not muksa. The other shaila is a real shaila, hachana. You're not allowed to meichem mishabbos echoil. So you're not allowed to bring the shul, the Megillah on Shabbos, to hear the Megillah Matzah Shabbos, to use the Matzah Shabbos, because you're meichem mishabbos echoil, not because of muksa. Not a problem.
But Purim is like Yom Tov, no?
Yeah.
It's Yom Tov.
That's also the reason you make
Not also the malacha like regular. You're allowed to turn the lights, right?
That's also why we make fire not right away. Give it some time.
Wait.
Because people should not, go home and get dressed for.
But if somebody live far,
Doesn't matter.
They
Well,
give some
you can't-
time. After mincha, people don't go home. People go back home. They don't come back. They go home. when they stay home, and when you see that's the Zman, you say Baruch Hamavdil at home, like Tisha B'Av, what we do. Falls on the Shabbos. Say,
רגיל.
and you say Baruch Hamavdil, and then you bring with you whatever you want to shul. You bring your gragger,
The children,
the children, whatever you want. You come to shul. You could drive, whatever you need to come to shul. So they make the shul. Parents, what's it going to be over here? How much longer after?
We're making 9.
9?
Yeah.
half an hour after.
That's a half hour after.
Go ahead and make it niner.
I do my 8 or 9.
That is mom.
There's no reason to work the rest. You know.
Now, Sif Yud Ches. Tzibur she'ein lahem shliach tzibur. Shiach likas megillah matayim and karoi. If a community doesn't have a Baal Koyer who knows the proper trap, Yachalikas Gabalei Taimim. Akshiyikas Hateves Karoi Shishtanin. So he could read it without trap. He's still Yoitza. Just don't make sure you're reading the words properly, as long as you don't change the meaning. If we don't read a word exactly the way it is in the Torah, you're also Yoitza, as long as the meaning didn't change. Shimkara b'makim Mordechai Yoshev Yashav. Mordechai was sitting. You said Mordechai Yashav, meaning he sat. Changes the meaning. Oy b'makim Haman Neufel, instead of Haman fell, was falling. Haman Nafal, he fell. You're changing the tense. You're changing the. Afilu b'di Eved Eine Yoitza. In such a case, in such a community, there's no one there who knows how to read it, even with nekudes, the words. You should put punctuation into the Megillah.
What?
Punctuate the Megillah.
Google has the glasses.
Put nekudes in. If you have no choice.
Nobody knows.
No one knows. Shasat Chak. Even Shu Shasat Chak, the Kitzur Shalom says.
Google has glasses that in the bottom you could put nekudas and everything, right? So when you look in the Megillah, you put it in the nekudas card.
Okay, so if you use that, it's good.
Wow.
Shlochim using it now.
Yeah.
Question was allowed to read Torah or not, because I'm not supposed to have nekudas in the Torah. But the nekudas is not in the Torah, it's in your glasses. You're allowed to read it or not. So no questions.
How did Sheshet think?
What does it? It makes it that as if
When you look in your glasses, on the bottom over here you have like a screen, like a video or whatever, and the nekudas is right
the
there.
muksa. But how does it know that you change the page? I mean, how does it know?
You know the whole set of the Megillah. It's like already inside.
But how does it know where you're holding?
It's when you look here, so you know.
The eyes looking at the words.
As it recognizes where your eyes are on? Wow.
Unbelievable.
It's a special thing. And Rabbi costs a lot of money. Chashav glasses.
Simot
Yeah,
HaMashiach.
but they're using it for
Can't break these glasses.
Using it for Yiddishkeit is so interesting. So it's a question now, what happens if somebody doesn't know how to read the Torah? And he put the glasses, now he could read. Yeah, and Monday and Tuesday, I go to read the Torah, doesn't know how to read, well, he put the glasses, now he could read.
I heard that there was a Rebbe that he was Balkara in his community. He wore glasses, but it came to priest entirely, he took it off, but he felt that was a mechitza.
Be held that you have to see the words without any interference, without.
Take off my guys, won't say nothing.
V'hachi adif tvei mashika acher b'teicha chumash balachash. K'zeh kohen teicha chumash afilu kei balachash yechol l'cham daiti shishmei asher tzibur. This is a better situation, it's better to punctuate the Megillah than to have someone standing next to that person who doesn't know how to read. They both don't know how to read, and to help him along, unterzag, because he's not going to be able to listen to him. He's busy telling him what to say, and he doesn't have the Megillah in front of him. So it's going to be a problem. It's better punctuate in such a case. You can take a pencil and punctuate it. Now, Tzibur, she'ein lahem Megillah, sheira kedina, mikoma ki ksuba ala klak yochos, ak shechesedes, eid teves bemtza, kima shechos being an echet shalom, michim likas utecha im habraches. The Megillah, even though you have to hear every word in the Megillah itself can be missing words b'diavad, and it's kosher. Not like a Sefer Torah. Megillah is different. As long as you're not missing an entire idea, complete idea is missing. And the area that is a mistake that's missing from the Megillah, either you read it Baal Peh, if you know by heart, or read it from a Chumash. Megillah klal, if you have no Megillah at all, or it's missing a complete inyan, a complete idea, or it's missing the beginning of the Megillah, the ending of the Megillah, even if it's not a complete idea, but the beginning and the ending is problematic always, then you read from a Chumash and you don't make a bracha on it. A Yachid, a private individual who only has a Megillah Psula, he can read inside it but without brachas.
If he has Chumash, Yachid,
And you could also read from it, yeah?
bli
Not
bracha.
Something
Bli
with the
bracha.
telephone.
Huh?
Something with the telephone. You read with the telephone without the bracha.
Right, yeah.
Avel Toich Shiva, Noig B'chol Dini Avelis, V'also Leis Komini Simcha. This meant also lyrics Komini Simcha, I'm not sure. All the Avelis are Noig on Purim. Ach ben Inas HaSandal, Yeshiva Gabi Safsel, Mut L'Shem Dvarim Enim L'Koil. Meaning, it's like Shabbos, Avelis and Shabbos. You can't show Avelos B'Fahesia. So he has to wear regular shoes,
Maybe
sit on the chair regularly.
maybe and Purim for Mexudas and this also will come in simple.
You go to here.
You listen to Megillah, but this is the part you cannot see.
Now, Avlam Yachol Lesev Minyan Lebeisai Nikas Megillah Motiv Lav Yisbal Beisev Yelch Beis HaKnesset L'Shmaya Megillah. So if someone's enduring Shiva Le'aleinu, he should gather a minyan to his house to read the Megillah.
Can't.
And if he can't, go to shul. Daven at home, go to shul to hear the Megillah. Michal b'meitzai Shabbos Kodesh, Yeilcha Beis HaKnesset la'achar shul l'shlishis b'oid ha'yoyim. V'yoyim elech Beis HaKnesset l'tefillah Megillah. During the day, you can go to shul to hear davening and Megillah. Misha Meisa Meistans Esther Balaylu Oinin Koidem HaKvura. Yishmekis Agim Acher V'loy Yoichel Bas V'ishtayayin V'laylan Chai B'mishta. Someone who had a mace was Niftan Tanis Esther. At night he's still a Oinin, meaning the Kvura didn't happen yet. That night, he should not read the Megillah. Because he's a Oinin, he should have someone else read the Megillah. He should not eat meat and drink wine by night, because you're not chayiv at night and having Mishnah. Me'acher. Someone else. He shouldn't do it, because he's a Oinin.
לא יאכל בשר ולא ישתייה. לא,
V'yoyim la'achitz is a case of Knesset. After you leave shul, then you make the levaya. Hoibenes a mace. V'achar yispal v'yikis Megillah yishem me'acher. V'shama kis Megillah koydem ha'kvura yatsa.
You can make Kvura at night?
Really, you should not hear the Megillah before kvura. If you did, you yotza. V'kom nochem sheyachzer. Sheyachzer. Miyikabay brachis. Et tefillah yiniach kilach ha'kvura. Even sheyoyim rishem pe'evloi. Oinim Purim b'yoyim mutter basar. Yain is mutter to eat wine and drink, eat meat and drink wine on the Purim day. Now this thing it says we don't put on tefillin. The minhag Chabad is we do put on tefillin
even
in the afternoon after the Purim. Rabbi Meraza once wrote a big pilpul about it. Where's the mucker for this? Shachris mashkim el beis.
Why would there be?
But the first whole day, the Velt doesn't put on tefillin the first day.
only Chabad.
Not only Chabad, but maybe a little bit. Most of the Velt.
I remember where the Hobbit can find somebody fun actually.
I know specifically that the Rav here was very Isaac in this thing. Many years ago, he wrote a lot on the sources of these menhagim of putting on tefillin. Yeah,
Fine.
I think I had to do because maybe there was someone who was Chabad, but his family wasn't, and there was a shaila. I'm not sure. Maybe it had to do with putting on tefillin on people that were.
When a person's an onion, they're taught from almost. You're talking about after the Torah.
Even after the kvura, we don't put on tefillin the first. The Velt doesn't put on tefillin the first day, like Tisha B'av.
Chabad does.
Chabad does. Yeah.
Oh, אנשים.
בטח.
Privately, not them being anything. Privately, they put on tefillin.
So privately shouldn't.
Yeah.
They don't put on tefillin.
No.
I don't think so.
There we go. One more.
I don't think they put on tefillin. Shachris mashkimin lebeis hakneses la'achar shmona esrei oimim chatzli kaddish. We get up early to go to shul in the morning. After shmona esrei we take chatzli kaddish. We read Torah. Parshas Vayavei Melech in the ending of Beshalach. Plus a Gabri we call up 3 aliyos. Be'aka chatzli kaddish. La'achar shemachnis sevitera koyin es ha'heichel Megillah. After you put back the Torah, we read the Megillah. If it's not our minhag, we keep the Torah out until after. This is based, I think, on the minhag because there's a machlekes. There's different minhagim when you put back the Torah. Some kilos put it back right after Kriyas HaTorah. For Ashrei. So over here, there's no reason to wait. Put it right away. We anyways wait till after Volotzion. So we have to wait till after Volotzion. L'chora. That's what it's based on. La'achar bracha achreina einim v'shachas sheheni. This is a certain field. La'achar shesiyim akel ha'mashia oim sheshanas Yaakov v'im asher v'lotzin kaddish v'ziskabel ve'ei lach tzitfilin lach k'yisem megillah shel siv yikar shini l'tfilin yishmil ha'molim kodim k'yisem megillah m'kshemachsiv v'sasin zu Mila. So we wear tefillin during Kriyas Megillah. Ir shehi mukefas chaymes yishabanun koyde b'chamisha aser. We don't have many of these in our countries in Europe that had walls from times Yishabanun. In Eretz Yisrael, there's certain cities which is a machlekes about those cities.
I'm going to go to Yerushalayim this year for Purim.
Yeah.
Going Thursday night.
You're flying Thursday night?
Yeah. Planning to.
Huh?
Planning to.
Before the time is over?
No, the time is will be like 2 hours to the flight. I have to start eating.
What time are you arriving? Very late.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Shabbos is 6 something.
What airline?
Hello.
When did you buy this ticket?
2 months ago.
Because now you know what the prices are?
Even now I pay close to 2,000.
It's probably now $6,000-7,000 such a ticket to spend.
If you could find a place.
If you could find it.
On a coach. Regular flight.
We need one.
Right now, because since October 7th,
The only one flight is Elal, so they can
No,
travel.
United just started to fly.
Just start now, thank you.
But because of this, the whole situation, all the tickets are very expensive. Very hard to get a flight to Eretz Yisrael.
And from Israel to here.
And even a stopover, it's extremely hard to find a normal stopover.
Right.
Stopovers are all overnight.
Wait a minute.
Stopovers in
Hey,
another
stay-
country.
Oh,
You have to stop over another country overnight. When you do a stopover.
overnight.
Shakayach everyone for joining.
Yeah, everyone stays we have one.
What's your coin, brother?
We're going to have Maidav now.
Huh? What's your coin? Here's a butter. Sorry.
Somebody's knocking on the door.
What?
Shakayach.
What's your coin? Here's a butter. On the window.